Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Okay, who's there? Knock, knock. Again, who's there? Knock, knock. If I have to tell you one more time, who's there? Who? Knock, knock. The movie. Oh, the movie. Knock, knock.
I take your body and turn it into little pieces. I'll hide the evidence and act like everything's fine. I take your body and turn it into little pieces. I'll hide the evidence and act like...
My name's Joey. I'll be reviewing today Knock Knock by Eli Roth. So let's dive into the story right away. Just no setup besides that setup prior to this. So anyway, Keanu Reeves plays this family man, this father. He seems to have a pretty good family. He seems to have a good amount of money. Has a nice house. Has 2 kids and a good-looking wife. Though it's stated pretty early on that him and his wife have not had sex in, I guess, a month or so. So that kind of plays a part in this whole story coming up. So anyway, he's this important kind of computer designer, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter what he does, really. Basically, his family goes off on a vacation without him. So he's home alone for like the next week. As a dad, it's kind of like this, this fantasy world. It's like he's gonna work on his work project, listen to loud music and drink and just kind of like do whatever older guys do, without doing too much trouble, But then, the first night that he's solo, he's jamming to loud music, working on his work project. He gets interrupted by a knock at the door. First, he's kind of like, okay, this is kind of strange, because in this day and age, you don't have too many people that knock at your door unannounced. You are pretty much expecting anyone that comes to your house via, whatever, cell phone, Facebook. When people are coming over. Keanu eventually opens up the door. He sees these 2 girls who claim that they can't find someone's house. That they were dropped off and they're lost. So Keanu, being a nice guy, lets them in and says, okay, dry off some because it's raining outside. You can dry off some. I'll call you up an Uber and just, wait like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So anyway, so the 2 girls and Keanu are just having chit-chat, small, whatever, chit-chats. And slowly the girls are bringing up more sexual-driven conversation. You can tell that Keanu's character is really uncomfortable with the direction that these girls are taking the conversation with. Because he is overall a good man, loves his wife, loves his family. So he doesn't think about these hot-looking girls, talking about their sexual experience, with 3-ways and all kinds of things. And, he's kind of like, okay, let's start talking about something else, So he brings up that he was a former DJ, the girls like that, blah, blah, blah. And he's constantly checking his phone to see when the Uber driver's there. So once it's like 3 minutes till or 5 minutes till the Uber driver's there, the girls ask, hey, can we just freshen up really quick before you're going out. So Keanu at this time already let them dry their clothes, you know, hang out some. So he says, okay, freshen up some, but then you gotta go, you know. So the Uber driver gets there, and the girls are not ready to leave. He looks for them. He finds them inside the shower, both of them just completely nude, and you know, this is when he's just like, okay, you girls really have to go, because I can't do this, you know, I'm married, blah blah blah. And they basically force him, you know, I mean, he could have, you know, done, I guess, more of a violent act to kind of push him away, but they were two nude, good-looking younger females that they actually started to go down on him. And it's just really tough for him to resist that. So anyway, he has his way, you know, it's a three-way. He's like, okay, it's one time, whatever. You know, he hates himself probably. So like the next morning, he wakes up, he's like, okay, it's gonna be a brand new day, working my work, blah blah blah, apparently be in, you know, a few days. But these girls are still there, and they're making a mess of the house. And he's just like, what's going on here, you know? You guys are almost acting like children. You're making crazy breakfast, the kitchen's all dirty. So he was like, okay, if you guys do not leave, I'm going to call up the cops. And that's when the main girl, I forgot her name, said, hey, you know what? We were actually underage. So if you call the cops, they'll report you for statutory rape. So that puts him in quite a dilemma, as you could imagine. It's from then on out, it's just kind of a torturous film. You know, these girls wreck his house. You know, they said, hey, you know, we're taking revenge out on you to stand for, I guess, women in general with, like, guys that sleep around. And Keanu was just, like, so angry, because it's like, okay, well, I resisted you guys for, like 30 minutes, you know, just, you two girls were putting it on, you know, majorly, but he resisted it until, like, the final blow. I mean, they did kind of lay it on a little too thick, like, come on. In which Keanu does a really good monologue with this free pizza thing. It's pretty good. You know, if you get free pizza, you can't say no to it. You just accept it. You know, it's just like if you get these two hot girls that come to your house and they are just like saying, hey, let's get it on, blah blah blah. It's really difficult to say no. Even for like a married guy, that's really difficult, especially if you lay on that thick. Anyway, so Keanu's like subjected to these, you know, torturous situations, and the girls, or, you know, they force him. Like the one blonde-haired girl forces him to have sex with her again, but she films it and then she posts it on social media for everyone to see. It's just, I'm just gonna end the story there. That's pretty much the main story anyway. As you can imagine, as his wife comes home, what she may think knows. Obviously, this isn't like a horror, more of a thriller suspense film, kind of like Wes Craven's Red Eye film. And I bring that up because Wes Craven and Eli Roth are some of my favorite directors. and they both, branch off to do these more suspenseful thriller films, but they still bring this horror element to it that make it almost seem like a horror film. And this is, another example. If you're in this situation, that's a horrific thing to deal with. Got these two girls that are pretty much holding you hostage for like these few days. Your family's away, and just being in that trapped feeling. Eli is good at that. He's done it with Cabin Fever, with the Hostel films. He's good at filming and making the viewer feel trapped. Like, oh my gosh, like I can't escape this feeling. And this character is stuck in this situation. I can't help him. No one can. That's why this film is really, really good. It's a simple story, but it's like 90 minutes long, but it keeps you interested the entire film. You're just on the edge of your seat. Well, I guess after the girls come into play, to see if Keanu, cheats on his wife, does he, blah, blah, blah. And then the aftermath with them, torturing him and keeping him hostage. It's just really good storytelling. Eli brings a really good direction to the film. And with that, I'm going to have to give this film, it was pretty high up, but an 8 out of 10. Hostage victims? I don't know. But anyway, people, please subscribe and like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and remember to follow last Saturday also. I film that's coming up in the near future. It's going to take us a little longer because there's a lot to make your first film. Again, see you guys next time. Bye.